we are on the road, leaving San Antonio, and we're heading to Port Aransas, Florida, Texas, which is not too far out of Corpus Christi. We're heading down I-37, heading south. The closer we get to Corpus Christi, the greener it gets. It's holding it. It's actually getting a little cooler too. It was 90 a little while back. Now it's down to 88. Plenty of green grass. The trees are greened. The ponds are full. Apparently, they've had enough rain down here to amply give them what they need for their crops and their grass and so forth. Here we are killing it at Port Aransas. Zippy's parked out in front of me. We're only at this park for one day. This is a Port A RV resort, and we only have one night here. The kids will be in tomorrow, then we're going to be over to another, we're going to park at another spot, another RV park. Well, we visited that today, and it seems like it's okay. This one is packed to the gills. And I think a lot of these folks in here are contractors trying to put Port Aransas back together. It is an area that was smacked by Hurricane Harvey 8 or 9 months ago, and the load of people that are in here now are contractors, construction workers, trying to put things back together again. So that's what they're up to now, and I think that's what a lot of these people are here for. Okay, so we finally reached our destination. The whole thing, our whole trip was wrapped around making it to Port Aransas, wasn't it, Sippy? And but we ended up talking the kids into spending a weekend up here with us in northern Texas, up on the Oklahoma border at Texoma, just to, and then so we could make it a trip where we could see them at 2 different places in Texas. Extreme north and extreme south virtually. So this is how we got here. And this is our intended route to come home. Okay, this is only the Texas traveling. From East Texas, we stayed in Canton first as we got into Texas. Canton, a nice little place there, a very nice park. And then we came east into Mansfield, and we stayed in Mansfield, which is, a suburb of Dallas-Fort Worth. Stayed there for a few days, and the kids came over and swam. We get to spend some time with them there. Okay, and they went back to work and did their thing, and Cindy and I went on up north on the Lake Texoma, and then the kids were able to get off of work and come up and spend the weekend with us up there on the lake. Okay, then they went back to work, and we drove south. And we drove south, and we kind of retraced our footsteps down through Fort Worth and to the Waco area, where we saw the mammoths and some other cool things, Magnolia Market and all that kind of business. And then we head off across the country, away from the interstates, like we like to travel if we can. And we came down to the hill country, the lake hill country, and stayed there for a few days at Marble Falls, is what the address was, on LBJ Lake. Okay, then we went a very precarious route south on a route that took us through some mountains and some switchbacks that we were scared to death. We ended up in Fredericksburg. We spent 3 days, I think, in Fredericksburg. Had some great time with wineries and German food there in Fredericksburg, and the distillery. This is where it really got hairy down through here, right past Kerrsville, heading south towards San Antonio. Well, I was really puckered up there pretty good, going through some of these switchbacks in these mountains. I had no idea Texas had the mountains that they did. But it's dry up there, really dry. It's 1,700 feet above sea level here. And when you get down to the beach, or down at San Antonio, it's 700 feet. This is really humid here in San Antonio, where we spent another 3 days. And then this morning we hopped up, got on the Interstate 37 highway, and drove south, 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 all the way down through Corpus Christi, across the causeway, and we are now at Port Aransas.